People always say Chinese is hard. Tones, characters, grammar. But honestly, it is not as hard as you think. The real reason you feel it's impossible is because most people are learning it the wrong way. And as a Chinese speaker, it hurts so much to watch beginners struggle, hit walls, and lose confidence when I know it doesn't have to be that way. That's why I made this video, because most Chinese learners, maybe even you, are making at least one of these mistakes I'm going to highlight. And if you don't fix them soon, you'll stay stuck for months or even quit altogether. And don't panic. I've seen these same mistakes over and over again, and I'm going to show you exactly how to fix how to avoid or fix each of them. Mistake 1, skipping pronunciation and tones. You can't skip this ever. Most people dive straight into vocab, skipping pain and tones. That's a very bad idea. It's like learning a song without the melody. It just sounds wrong. They end up having bad tones and pronunciation, even at the intermediate level. And that's because they didn't fix it at the beginning. So you can fix it by focusing on tone training daily, especially in the first 2 months of your learning journey. Use YouTube or sounds of pinyin tools. You can also shadow native sentences, not individual words. Tones are the soul of the Chinese language. Ignore them and you will sound very inauthentic. Mistake 2, studying characters or grammar without speaking. Grammar is essential nonetheless. You can recognize 300 characters, cool. But when someone asks you a basic question, you freeze. That's because recognition does not equal communication. This is how to fix it. Speak what you study. While studying grammar, speak the little you know. You can use Stockpile app until you find or until you can hire native speakers. You can find Chinese friends or hire native speakers online in apps like italki, WeChat, Hongshu, that's Red Note, to practice your speaking. Reading is passive, but speaking is the goal. So you cannot ignore one for the other. Number 3 is try to be perfect. This one kills more progress than you think. Waiting to get it right before speaking is like waiting to be fit before going to the gym. How to fix it? Set a goal. Make 10 mistakes a day. Use apps that let you send voice messages. Don't correct yourself mid-sentence. Just finish and reflect. Fluency is messy. It's never perfect. So embrace the process. The next one is translating English word for word. You think I'm hungry is washi o. No, it is waola. Chinese doesn't think like English, so don't force it to. So you can learn set phrases, not single words. Pay attention to word order and particles. Use sentence mining like word pattern, many uses. If practical Chinese textbook has patterns like this, you can check it out. The goal isn't to translate, it is to think in Chinese. And then the next thing is ignoring listening practice. If you're only reading and memorizing, your ears aren't getting trained. Then real speech sounds like gibberish. So use beginner podcasts like Chinese Pod or Do Chinese. Rewatch 1 or 2 minutes clips 5 times. Shadow and repeat out loud. You don't need to understand everything. Just get used to the reading. The next one is learning words in isolation. You learn Zhao means work. Great, but you don't even know how to say let's go or he works for. So you can learn words in use like Zhou Lali, Zhou Lai Zhou Chu, Zhou Lai Zhou Chu. Save example sentences in Anki, not just definitions. Always ask, how would a native speaker say this? Context turns words into tools. Use them. So a lot of people are guilty of this next mistake, cramming. Cramming 3 hours on Sunday doesn't work. Language needs daily touch, even if it's 10 minutes. How to fix it? Do minimum daily, like 10 minutes tone or voice work, 10 minutes vocabulary, or 10 minutes listening. Make Chinese part of your routine, not just your task list. Progress is a daily drip, not a weekend float. Next one is not watching Chinese shows early enough. You think watching Chinese content is for later. That's wrong. It is for day one. TV shows, cartoons, and variety shows teach real expressions, emotional tone, and casual language you will never find in textbooks. So start with kids shows, watch daily with Chinese subtitles, focus on hearing sentence patterns and fillers. Colloquial Chinese lives in drama and daily life, not flashcards. Next one is no structure, adding on vibes. Jumping between Duolingo, TikTok Chinese, and a free ebook and that random guy from YouTube or somewhere. No wonder you are confused. So pick one structured resource, a good beginner textbook like HSK Standard Course on your practical Chinese or anyone. Or a full online course. Follow the sequence and don't skip it. Stick to it for 2 or 3 months before adding extras. So, relying too much on Duolingo, a lot of people is guilty of this too. Duolingo is fun, but it won't get you to fluency. Look, I get it. You get straight stars, the green R, and if that's your main method, you are not building real speaking or listening skills. It's a problem because it's gamified, not comprehensive. You miss grammar, listening, and reusage. So you can use Duolingo, but only as a side tool for structured learning. Pick textbook, yes. Or you can even try a video course like Yo-Yo Chinese. It's super interesting. I love this when I took it. And just stick to one method for like 4 weeks to see real results. So how many of these life mistakes are you guilty of? No shame. A lot of people have made them too. What matters is what you are doing to fix them. If this video resonated with you, please leave me a comment or a like. And thank you for watching. 谢谢你观看我的视频，再见。